Right now you like pow, but when I'm done you're gonna be like pillar pow.
Hi guys, welcome to another Borderlands 2 video. This one's going to be about the PYROPHOBIA. Now, you can get this down at Frostburn Canyon fairly early in the game, after you've been through the actual Firehawk main mission. Lilith's going to give you a side mission that you can come down to do the Flame of the Firehawk, the one where you get the shield from. And right at the very end of it, you're going to kill Incinerator Clayton. So you're basically just going to take the same route around Frostburn Canyon as you did in the main mission and for the side mission for Lilith, and you're going to all the way around to Incinerator Clayton. Now, there's a couple of different classes can get speed boosts. Obviously, I'm using that with the siren to get around there as quick as I can, which makes it a nice easy farm because you can just bypass all the enemy. Don't have to worry about all them. And when you actually get down here, I find it quite useful just using like a longbow Tesla grenade. I'm using a quasar, which means you can just throw it at him on the way down. Takes his shield down. I can then phase lock him, which is why the siren's so great for farming bosses, really, or mini bosses particularly. Just phase lock him and kill him off. Now the drop rates are a little bit high at the moment because they've been playing around with them, but you can see here the first one, level 70. All this under-level gear is starting to really get annoying. So keep on doing it, get a few drops. And another one. Level 71. That's actually quite a nice one. It's got a Malawan grip and a Torg exhaust. So it would have been pretty good if it had been level 72. So we'll try again. We just want to get a level 72 one. We're trying all year to try and get one. Ridiculous. And I think this one's level 70. And the next one, level 71. It's getting a little bit boring now, gearbox. I mean, I had previously done all this on the PS3 before, but since starting on the PS4, I just wanted to start clean, just get everything without taking any kind of shortcuts in getting loot. Right, so eventually we get a level 72, and it's actually a puissant. It's got a TDO grip, better for the reload speed. Now, one thing you'll notice about the PYROPHOBIA is it's got a good velocity, and that's because it's got a Malawan front end on it. You can see there the explosion it makes. It's not actually a massive area of effect. Big round bubble there. It's probably the only same as like a quasar's area of effect, probably about 700 diameter, but it really just doesn't do that much damage. And that's a raging Goliath there, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 shots. This is a legendary rocket launcher with a puissant prefix, which means it's got a damaged prefix. That's 5 shots to kill a Goliath. Now I'm not set up for total power there. I mean, I've still got the Rough Rider on. You can see there it's a puissant PYROPHOBIA. So the puissant is for the damage prefix. The Malawan barrel at the front gives it that extra velocity. It's got a TDO grip and a TDO exhaust. The TDO grip just means it reloads quicker, but it does take a little bit of damage off it. So you can see there the actual blast radius. It does kind of a multi explosions as it travels along. It's not a massive area of effect though. It has got 100% splash damage, which I'll show you in a second, which is pretty decent, but it's quite underwhelming. Now we'll set it up for damage. You want to get the fire relic on. That's going to give it more damage. Any class mods or any skills that you've got to boost the damage as much as you can. Even the B shield's going to add that amp damage to each shot you fire. So we'll just go and have a quick run around Frostburn Canyon now and show you what damage it does. Didn't do a lot to him. It's actually fairly accurate rocket launcher. Once you zoom in and you aim at the enemy, it's actually quite accurate. If you get a direct hit on the trash mobs, it's usually fairly decent. Usual things, bandits creeping up behind you. You can see here, this second shot here, if I shoot the floor right underneath him, you can just see the 8 million coming out damage. That's 100% splash damage, that. So you don't actually hit them directly, as long as they're within that splash damage range. You see, I'm quite far away from that Nomad, but it's still pretty accurate in the way it hits him. I would like to think that you didn't have to slag an enemy to kill him, but you can see there once it's slagged, there's 23.5 million damage coming out the top there. I would actually like to see, I mean, I know this game's way too old now and they wouldn't do anything, but I'd like to see it get buffed by at least another 50%. It's carded for, what was it, 2.3, 2.4 million, I forget now. It's nice to be seeing it doing somewhere around the 3.5 to 4 million. As you know, a legendary rocket launcher, it should be doing a lot more damage than it is. It's okay against things like that, one shot, but I mean, even a Nomad, you should be able to take a Nomad out with one shot. I mean, the Bada Boom is going to be firing 6 projectiles with a million damage each. That's like 6 million damage. That's what kind of damage you want from a legendary rocket launcher. Now, if you got something like a Topnir actually does double the damage that is carded, and it does a lot more damage than this, and it also has the benefit of being soaked up by the sham, which allows you to replenish the ammo whilst you're actually firing it. So now, I know you could use different methods of, you know, kind of replenishing your rocket launchers, but so you can see there when you phase lock the Goliath, I mean, it's pretty good. When you group up a few enemy together, you hit one, the splash damage killed the other two there, so the splash damage is pretty good. But I dare say if I had a choice, I would definitely go with a Topnir or a Bada Boom over them. You've got a Tubby there, they've got quite a big hit pool. I suppose the last thing in Frostburn Canyon to give any real test is Spyco. Spyco's got a bit of health, fairly decent hit pool. First shot there does quite a lot of damage. Must have been I think a couple of multiple hits from the hitboxes on Spyco. So overall, I'd say it was a decent weapon, not the greatest legendary in the world, but if you could get one, then it might be worth keeping in the backpack. But I certainly wouldn't go out of my way to get one. Anyways, that's PYROPHOBIA. I'll see you again soon, guys. Cheers. Goodbye.